These are Soleil's Neko's, the manifestation of sibling love. Sugar people are gonna take that the wrong way. Thank God I read that quickly. Hey, Maple, Cinnamon. You've made it to your room, so get inside already.
そんなこと言われましても。
Ah.
頭がぐるんぐるんしちゃって。なんかこう、右側に引き寄せられるのよね。わかるわかる。重力がおかしいっていうか。
Look, at least get to bed.
歌唱さんにベッドに寝転がされちゃった。やーん、ほんとエロパティシエ。
I swear you two on the bed. The two are in high spirits, still in their dresses. After the party, they slept and getting showered with praises. And downing bottle after bottle of champagne. They are plastered. Really plastered. Well, this wasn't entirely unavoidable. I breathe a small sigh. Two girls, having done so well, squint at me with smiles on their faces.
でも本当に楽しかった。本当に楽しかったね。ねえ歌唱、かっこよかった？私たちかっこよかった？晴れちゃいました？晴れちゃいましたか？
Yes, yes, I have. Yeah, yeah. You were so cool and charming out there.
何よその適当な感じ。感じ悪いですよ、歌唱さん。
Serious, really. Don't worry. Next to their drunkenness, I play it off. I leave a bottle of water by their pillows. Oh, here's some water, just in case. Totoko said you could use this room till tomorrow. Make sure you drink as much as you can before you sleep. I've got my own room, so I'll come pick you two up later. I turn my back to them as I start to leave the room.
待って。
I was waiting for it. Maple grabs on tight to my shirt. Maple? On the bed, perfectly still. For a moment, she's at a loss for words, and simply looks up at me.
私の歌、どうだった？
I mean, no, I probably would have preferred a Japanese song, but her tone of voice is ephemeral. It's completely different from earlier. She holds me back with upturned eyes and that expression of desperation. I kept telling you that you were really good, right? Looks like about to say something. Then she decides to hold her words back and simply down.
歌唱さん、違いますよ。
Got it? I completely missed the point. Cinnamon looks at me with tearful eyes.
めいちゃんは歌唱さんのために歌ったんですよ。
For me?
違うわよ、別にそういうわけじゃ。めいちゃん、だったらなんで今歌唱さんを引き止めたの？それはその。
If she's lost the pressure of Cinnamon's smile. Lost to the pressure of Cinnamon's smile. Maple chews on her lip. What happened? Cinnamon and Maple got drunk and now they're about to fuck Cashew. Gathers her resolve and nods. She then looks up at me once more.
あんたが言ったでしょ。自分が何のために歌うのか。一番大事なことを確認しろって。
Yeah, I did.
もちろんあの場所で聞いてくれる人たちのためにも歌ったけど、でも私はあんたに向けて歌ったのよ。歌唱のおかげで歌えるってそう伝えたくて。
Bites down firmly on her lower lip, then blushes fiercely and lowers her gaze again.
めいちゃんと言わないとダメでしょ。どうして歌唱さんのために歌ったの？それは歌唱に頑張ったところ見せたかったからよ。歌唱に頑張ったねって言ってもらいたかったから。
Her eyes seem on the verge of tears, forces them shut, and then looks up at me once more.
あんたのことが好きって胸を張ってちゃんと言いたかったから。
Her eyes are filled with tears. Voice is hoarse, but she's speaking loud and clear.
あれだけいろいろしてもらったら好きにならないはずがないよね。私だって歌唱さんのこと好きですもん。
Cinnamon says a little bashfully. Her cheeks are bright red, and she's smiling gently. Maple, Cinnamon, what do you mean?
このタイミングで冗談なんて言うわけないじゃないですか。私たちだってもう子猫じゃないんですから。
Yeah, I can see that.
女としての意味で好きって言ってるんですよ。
The two cat girls speak, their gazes fixed firmly on me. Their eyes, moist with tears, are staring straight at me.
私が冗談で好きだなんて言うわけないじゃない。だからあんただってはぐらかさないでよ。めいちゃんのいつもの感じも可愛いんだけどね。でもこういう時はもっと素直にならなくちゃ伝わらないよ。いいの？この機会を逃しちゃっても。
April bites her lip once again, then nods slightly and forces her eyes shut.
好きになっちゃったのよ。あんたの歌唱のことを好きになっちゃったの。だからあんたにカッコつけたくて情けないところ見せたくなくて頑張ったのよ。
April,
だからさ、私も歌唱の恋猫にしてよ。お願い。
these words, her expression, and are not like her. Looks at me, tears on the verge of falling from her eyes.
めいちゃん素直。ちなみに私も歌唱さんのこと好きですからね。めいちゃんが告白するまでは私も言わないって決めてただけでだから私も歌唱さんの恋猫にしてくださいませんか？
He and Maple are side by side, smiles on their faces. Cinnamon floats her confession alongside. How very like her. The two of you are just drunk.
これでも信じられないなら
Maple stands up. Maple presses her soft body against me. Her lips press against mine.
本気だって言ってるじゃない。バカ。
Maple pouts, her lips sticking out slightly. With her cheeks dyed crimson, touches her lips with her fingertips.
私もですよ。これで信じてもらえますか？これでもまだカシオさんが言い訳するのなら。
Uh-oh.
シナモン。本当に死ぬかと思った。
It isn't as bad as the coconut and Azuki one, alright? All ages version. Look, alright, it isn't as bad. Because I don't know.
本当に死んじゃうかと思ったね、コロコロ。
It's more compact, I guess. Still bad for an all ages version. Yeah. Yeah. The three of us laying together in the bed. We're pressed against each other, sharing our warmth. Might want to take this down just in case. Yeah, I probably should. Are the two of you alright?
はい、全然大丈夫です。幸せでいっぱいで。気持ちよくなりすぎて力が入らないけどね。
As the two reply, they nudge closer to me. I pat their heads in response.
でもこれでついに私たちも恋猫ですにゃー。カシオさんは本当に猫殺しですね。
Well, no comment on that. By the third time, you begin to accept reality. There is a side of me that can't say anything in return. Yet, I have no regrets. I think that's for the better, yeah.
その一応言っとくけどさ、本当に酔った勢いとかじゃないから。そうですよ。私たちちゃんとカシオさんが好きですからね。別にカシオさんの体が目的とかじゃないんですから。
I think you got the order of the line switched. I ruffle Cinnamon's hair a little. Don't worry, I got it. If I didn't, then I wouldn't have done all that. Of the two of you too, Maple, Cinnamon. I make sure to express it to them clearly.
はあ、私はあんたのことなんか好きにならないはずだったのにな。それでも好きになっちゃったものは仕方ないよね。あれだけかっこよく優しくされて落ちない女の子もどうかと思うし。そうね、好きになっちゃうのも仕方ないわ。
He plays it off lightly. Nods all the while, seemingly satisfied. Once again, I peck the two on their cheeks. Still, you did really well, Maple, Cinnamon. It seems I have returned to a spicy scene. Hello, Quartz. Don't worry, this one won't be censored. Unlike the coconut and cinnamon one. The two of you are excellent cat girls. I smile at the two of them gently as I praise them.
ありがとう。 あんたにそう言ってもらえて本当に嬉しい。ありがとうございます。すっごく幸せです。
Cheeks while purring slightly. They nuzzle their cheeks against me.
改めてだけど、これからもよろしくね。恋猫として。私も恋猫としてよろしくお願いします。
Yeah, likewise. Here's to us. We nod to each other and exchange kisses.
じゃあ今日はギュッてしながら寝てくれる？私もギュッてしながら寝てほしいです。
Of course we will. We gotta stick real tight together, otherwise we won't fit under the sheets. Yeah, considering you got two fucking single beds right there.
その分ちゃんと抱きしめてくれてれば大丈夫でしょ。めいちゃんってば本当に甘えん坊さん。恋猫なんだからこのくらい当たり前よ。そうだね。じゃあ私も歌唱さんのぬくもりいただきます。
The three of us hold each other tight, surrounded by the sounds of waves crashing from outside. The three of us fall asleep, enveloped in each other's warmth.
メープル、シナモン、昨日はお疲れ様でした。
Yeah, and good work later that night too.
兄様も付き添いありがとうございます。
Figure has come to pick us up from the harbor. She bows her head, polite, as always.
しぐれ、わざわざ本当に来てくれたんだ。
You didn't have to. I'm here anyway.
何を言いますか兄様。最高のステージを彩った娘たちと兄様をお迎えに上がるのは妹として当然のこと。
She knows, of course she knows. She never doesn't know. This was all set up.
何もお手伝いできていない分、このくらいはさせてくださいませ。
Yeah. The girls who put on such a wonderful performance. Do you mean on the stage or in the bedroom? All right, thanks then. Figure smiles earnestly as I pat her head and thank her.
ありがとう。さすがにちょっと疲れたわ。まだ全然疲れが抜けないね。寝不足気味だし。ちょっとやめてくれる？にゃん、めいちゃんが怒る。めいちゃんもしなもっちゃんも。昨日はほんとかっこよかったよ。本当にかっこよかった。うんうん、自慢のお姉ちゃんたち。正直感動の余韻で無性にカラオケ行きたいレベル。まあよくやったと思うぞ。客もどえらい喜んでたしな。少なくとも所詮猫とかバカにしてたやつは一人もいなかったぜ。キキキ。こんなこと言ってるけどお姉ちゃんパーティーで大泣きしてたんだよ。うちの妹たちが立派になってって。
She is angry.
ちげえよ。あれはなんか一服盛られたシャンパンがな。おいナッツ、ニヤニヤしながら見んじゃねえ。おい。まあ当然よね。だってあたしらだし。ちょっと本気出したらこんくらいのもんよね。いつものめいちゃん節だね。
Good grief. Cinnamon and I smile wryly.
メイプルもシナモンも改めて本当によくやりましたね。そんな何回も言わなくていいってば。そうだよ。改めて言われると照れちゃうし。本当によくやりましたね。
Why did the music stop? That's ominous. He pats both Maple and Cinnamon on the back. To then grasp them firmly by the shoulders.
黒ですね。
Shigure has a huge smile on her face. What did I tell you? She fucking knows.
完全勝利。私の完全勝利ですわ。
Shigure, hello?
よくやりました。本当によくやりましたよ。メイプル、シナモン。さすがは我が娘たち。全員が兄様の寵愛を受けることになろうとは。
All 6 of them.
あえてここはよくぞやりましたとでも言いましょうか。
Wait, Shigure.
これぞいつからか夢見た桃源郷、私と兄様の楽園。猫による猫のための猫パラダイスなるもの。
She said the name! Nekopara!
聞こえていますか？海岸に住まう人々よ、水平線の向こうの国々よ。今日こそがめでたき我らが建国記念日となったのです。あがめよ、あがめるがいい。
Calm down, Shigure. Hold on just a minute. Seriously, calm down, Shigure. That's what I'm saying.
なんだよ。私も人のことは言えねえし、今後もあるから一応の確認なんだけどよ。
Shigure spiked the champagne that Maple and Cinnamon were drinking.
いわゆる別の意味でも、姉妹になったってことだよな。まあ下水言い方はあれだけど、まあそんな感じっていうか、まあそうね。あずきの考えてる通りで合ってると思うわ。そうか。まあなんて言えばいいのかわかんねえけど、おめでとうって。
No, you should have said welcome.
私だってそう言われてなんて返せばいいかわからないけど、まあありがとう、これからもよろしくってことで。
And then Maple, Azuki should have said welcome, right? Irashaimase, and then Maple should have said, Tadaima. No, wait, that's not it. That's the wrong word. いやいや、これはメイちゃんとシナモちゃんもご主人様の恋猫になったってことですかにゃ？ Yeah, they've got masters sent all over them. ご主人マジパネース、超ハーレム、鬼畜エロパティシエ。ちょっと生まれる時代と国間違えてるんじゃないかってレベル。僕はみんな一緒で嬉しいけど、でもその分お兄ちゃんには頑張ってもらわないとだね。 Bro, he's gonna get drained every day.
そうですね。 全員まとめて幸せにしていただかないと。
And Shigure will happily watch as it all comes down.
水無月家猫たちへの家訓その1、兄様への愛はとわにビッグバーン。
This is seriously embarrassing. For the love of God, please stop Shigure. The people on the ship are looking at us through the windows, see?
本当は私も猫になりたい。
We know! Okay, everyone. Let's all grab a bite. Okay, it's my treat. Chinatown's just over there.
中華街ですかご主人様。肉まん、ショコラは肉まん食べたいです。サメヒレ、私サメヒレが食べたい。
What the fuck, Vanilla? I didn't think you were that bougie.
丸くなってる姿煮のやつ。
Shark fin, yeah. Shark fin soup. Yeah, anything goes. I seriously do not care. Just for the love of God, please calm Shigure down, please.
I wanna be 猫。
Why did she say I wanna be in English, but not cat girl? Here you go, Shigure.
にゃ
See? For some reason, Shigure starts sobbing uncontrollably as I carry her. Regardless, we headed to Chinatown to hold our celebration. Jesus. A haiku, Shigure is reading a haiku. It doesn't mention the
Nekopara.
season, so technically it's a set review. What the fuck
ん。
just
いらっしゃ
happened?
いませ。それゆえようこ
We don't talk about it, alright? But I want to read the haiku. Or said you, whatever Vanilla just said. So I need to go back. Hear me, God above. Why was I born a human and not a Neko? Okay, that was a haiku.
そ。いらっしゃいませ。それゆえようこそ。お客様3名様ご案内。んだてめえこの野郎。やんのか？あたしとやろうってのか？長毛衆。
やんの？僕とやんの？やる気なのお姉ちゃん。
Cut it out, you two. Already off to a good start. You know you get along with each other. You shouldn't fight over something so small.
ま、いちいち揉めてもしゃあねえしな。
ごめんなさい。
I stop the fight before it begins. There you go. You two are growing up. I turned to give Azuki and Coconut a gentle head pat. I knew it.
にゃーにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃぐるぐる。
What?
気持ちいいにゃ。お兄ちゃんのなでなで大好きだ。ぐりぐり。
Coconut is rubbing her cheek against my shoulder.
まあ悪かねえな。別に褒められるためにやめたわけじゃねえけど。
We get it, you're tsundere. Alright. You don't like being petted, Azuki?
嬉しいに決まってんだろ。いちいち聞くなよ。顔。
Azuki's blunt as usual. That doesn't stop her from rubbing her back against my arm, though. Her favorite coddling method is symmetrical to... Wait. Their favorite coddling method is symmetrical to one another. Each is just as adorable as the other. They're both very cute, Azuki, Coconut. See, now that we're done with Cinnamon and Maple, we can move on to coddling the other girls again.
Hi, hi. Gee.
Is there a problem? Chocolate comes scrambling out of the kitchen and runs straight into my arms. Whoa, where's the fire? You're just growing, alright? It's fine. It's just a button. There's no need to cry over it. We have a sewing kit upstairs. Ask Vanilla or Azuki to fix it for you. Don't cry, alright? It's okay. I stroke Chocolate's head as tears well up in her eyes. Oh, was... I'm not gonna make the same joke. Which side of chocolate do you hate, Vanilla? Because there's gotta be... There isn't a single side you don't like about chocolate. You sure have it rough, Vanilla. I pet Vanilla's head out of sympathy. See, now we've pet Azuki's head, Coconut's head, Chocolate's head, and Vanilla's head, and now Azuki wants to be pet as well. Of course. No, I'm sure that Chocolate will be fine. Definitely lies. Vanilla and I not in agreement. You don't have to be shy about cuddling either, Vanilla. You're one of my companions after all. You sure about that? Who's a good girl? This is why kuderes are the best. Oh, stop fronting. Come here. Well, that's not gonna help. Okay, well, I didn't think they were just gonna point it out, but Maple is jealous that everyone else is getting head pats. Sure thing, Maple. Take it easy. Answer Maple as I'm needing some pie dough. I thought you were going for a break.
別に入るわよ。入るけど、その
But
う
April looks embarrassed as she shifts her gears towards my hands. I look at my hands too. Oh. Did you want to have apple pie during your break? I clap my hands as I realized what she might be looking for. Okay, well, that's not what... No, that's not... That's not what she wants, Chief.
休憩行ってくるわ。
She leaves after hearing heaving an exasperated sigh. I continue preparing my pie dough, oblivious to the reason why. Good job, Cashew.
はあ。なんでも歌唱は察しが悪いかな。
I don't know what you expected, Maple. He's a fucking arrogant protagonist. They're all dense.
他の猫たちとはあんなにイチャイチャしてるくせにさ。でも私も素直じゃないから同じかな。
Stop licking your thumb.
あれから全然恋猫っぽいことしないじゃない。でもそんなこと言ってもな。そう簡単に性格変わったら苦労しないわよね。いっそのことアップルパイだけでももらってくればよかったな。
Yes, it's on my desk. Where else would my tablet be? Crunch?
危ない。つい噛んじゃったわ。
How?
こんなことでイライラしてるのもかっこ悪いし、爪ボロボロにしてたらもっとかっこ悪いし、そもそもこんなところ誰かに見られたら。
Yeah? Of course Cinnamon is here.
シナモン、いつからそこに？いつからって？
The entire time.
私はずーっと姉ちゃんを見てるよ。
Okay, that's a bit creepy.
ずっとってそのいつから？萌え、これが本物の萌えなんですね。よだれが止まらないよ。
This is getting out of hand.
ちょっとシナモン、余計なこと、誰にも余計なこと言わないでよね。言わないよ。私とメイちゃんだけの秘密だよ。多分。
Don't say probably.
多分って何よ。ちょっと。
It always gets out of hand. What do you mean? Well, more so now, because, you know, they're catpanions.
ちゃんとこっち見て答えなさいよ。ねえってば。
What's all the yelling about?
なんでもないわよ。ちょっと発声練習をね。
Right. By yelling.
ねえシナモン、そうよね。多分。だから多分って何よ。こっち見なさいってば。見てるよ。大丈夫だよ。
You two sure get along with each other. More than most pairings. I place some cake on the table. At the same time, I glance at them out of the corner of my eye.
見たことない、ずいぶん派手なケーキね。
I prepare several cups of warm tea. Then I lead Maple and Cinnamon to a table as they peek at the cake. You wouldn't know about this, I guess. This is the cake from the party. 3 cups of warm tea, not several. Yeah, I know. I know why they said several. Like you couldn't just say 3.
ああ、なるほどね。結局私たちは食べてられなかったもんね。
When someone says several, that usually means more than 3. Implies, I guess. That's why I want you to have some now. I would get why if all the cat girls were there. Yeah. Consider it thanks for your amazing performance.
歌唱。
She heaves a long sigh. Maple buries her blushing face in her hands. Maple, what's wrong?
歌唱さんにはかなわないなってことだよね、めいちゃん。ほんと、惚れた方の負けよね。
Whoever falls first loses. What do you mean by that?
あんたが鈍いからこっちが苦労するわねって話よ。めいちゃん、そうじゃないでしょ。
No, it is true. I know one way she can win.
もっと素直になるって決めたんじゃないの？ああ、もううるさいうるさいうるさい。もういっそ殺して。
You know what I mean. Yes, I know what you mean. Maple blushes all the way to her ears. Which ones? The ones on her left and right, or the ones on top of her head? The ones to the side of her head, I mean. Or the ones on top. She buries her face in the table like she's trying to hide. Okay. That proves they have 4 ears. I mean, you know, it's just an expression, but yeah, I guess if they didn't have ears, it'd be like Maple blushes all the way to her sides, to the sides of her face. I don't know. Forehead. Okay. I'll just leave your cake and tea here. I give the strange pair a bit of space. Strange is the right way to put it. And head back to the kitchen instead. Mei-chan, I'm cheering you on, Mei-chan.
Nekopara.
Can you, like, step back, please? Jesus Christ. Ever since the hate scene, Cinnamon has just gotten more out of hand. She's gotten more unhinged. I thought you said you wouldn't read honorifics. Well, it's different when it's a nickname. Right? A few days later.
歌唱、ちょっといい？
Especially since... Is it though? Well, yes. And also, it's not me reading as if I'm Cashew. I'm reading a title. It's different. Yeah. A caption. Maple stops it by my room on the 2nd floor during my break. Sure, what's up?
ちょっとこの紅茶飲んでみてくれる？
Also, what do you mean by is it though? But I know you're adamant hate for honorifics. Well, yeah, because it's just it's lazy, right? Here's the thing. Outside of the nicknames, they don't use honorifics. As in right, like in the subtitles, right? I find Mrs. weird in my visual novels, but I'm full VN weeb. Yeah, I know. Shit, I scrolled too far. Let's go back. Wait. Yeah, Maple stops by my room on the second floor during my break. Sure, what's up? You came too far, okay.
ちょっとこの紅茶飲んでみてくれる？
Is it piss? I mean, she lifts a steaming teacup off the tray that she's holding. It's carefully placed in front of me. She sits beside and stares, nervous with anticipation. I do as she says and press my lips against the teacup. It's yellow. The tea is yellow. What's this? Tastes like piss. It smells like Earl Grey. But then again, it's Earl Yellow. Now I need there's a subtle sweetness to it that's not coming from the tea. I'm not going to say anything. Within the fragrance that I'm so accustomed to lies a subtle yet distinct sweetness. I tilt my head to the side as the unfamiliar taste spreads over my tongue. Why is Maple so competitive? Well, you know, do we even carry this tea? I take another sip in search of the flavor.
プロなんだし、さすがに気づくわよね。いつものアールグレイにほんの少しメープルシロップで味付けをしてみたの。
Get it? Because her name is Maple, and of course, and she has an affinity with maple syrup.
味の薄いクッキーとかスコーン、パウンドケーキに合わせるなら。
The only cakes getting pound. Never mind.
こういうのも変わり種として面白いんじゃないかって思って試してみたの。
Oh, tea blends. Yeah, I think that'll work. We do have a selection of teas, so it would be nice to have an original blend. It doesn't taste like a rash mixing of flavors. Azuki cakes would always be getting pounded. Okay. I feel a subtle elegance to how the tea was blended. It will be interesting to see how this pairs with our cakes.
この間のあんたのケーキ、美味しかったからさ。
Hang on a minute. I don't think you should be talking about Cashew's cake, alright?
あんたがいろいろ考えて頑張ってるんだから、私にもできることないかなって考えて。
Oh, you're talking about the dessert. Oh, that makes sense. So you looked into tea blends? I wish there were routes instead of this episodic. Well, if it had volume, if it was a route instead of volumes, it'd be a lot longer, sure, but it would not have come out, you know, all the way back then. It would also have been, you know, they would have gotten less money. That's fine. Yeah, but here's the thing. Each game is essentially a sequel, right? You don't need to play, one or the you don't need to play the second game to get more, right? How do I say that? Well, okay, the argument doesn't really stand as much. I hope Inupara has routes. I do too. But it is unlikely, yes. What I mean is, if they had routes, right, for all of the cat girls, it would not have come out in 2014, or whenever it came out, right? It would have definitely taken a lot longer for it to develop. Well, it's still in development. Yeah. Right. Go on their Twitter. What? No, I'm not gonna. Hendo preach. What?
うん、結構調べた。言ってもネット知識レベルだけど。
Reach the routes. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'll be screaming into the void at that rate. She nods slightly. Her cheeks flush red with embarrassment. Okay, so you looked it up on the internet. I can still tell that this took some trial and error to figure out. Especially since you were trying to make it pair well with my cakes. Preach the holy lollies. Okay, look. Maybe I should use Twitter more often so that I can market myself more. But, like, I don't want to use Twitter though, right? Twitter's just a cesspit, and I would become target number 1 if I did that. Stop talking. Thanks, I appreciate it. It's heartening to see you working so hard, Maple. I set the cup aside as I thank her.
そんな改まってお礼を言われるようなことじゃないわよ。雇われてるんだし、こっちだっていろいろと助けてもらったし。それにまだ試作段階で商品として出せるレベルじゃないし。でもそのあんたがそう言ってくれるならすごい嬉しいけど。
Her face gets even redder than before. Maple grips the hem of her apron and smiles. Maple sure is cute. Which word? Cess. Not cessed or cessed or incest. That's what I think when I see her honest reaction. For some reason I think Inupara will be one game, considering there is no volume 1 after the title. I guess, but they could always change the title, right? I get up from my seat and start petting Mabel's head. Oh.
Nya. 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 Nya.
Thanks, Maple. That's what she wanted the entire time yesterday. Did they ever do a route-based system? I don't know. Thanks for your effort and initiative. You don't know how happy that makes me as a manager and as your lover. Damn, he just said that. Hmm? What is it?
別にどうしたとかじゃなくて、嬉しいだけ。
I'm always willing to do this anytime you want. I pet Mabel's head again. Hang on. She desperately clenches her teeth. to keep from breaking into a grin. She hasn't changed much, I guess. I think Maple's just as lovable when she gets awkward while being petted.
箇所ってさ、その今度の休みとかってあ
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
いや別にそのなんでもない
Maple averts her eyes from mine. Then she looks at the calendar on the wall. Maple? She looks like she has something to say.
もうめいちゃんは本当不器用だね
Cinnamon, you need to stop spying on Maple, alright? Cinnamon. Cinnamon walks into the living room. She's smiling in a worried way as usual.
だってそんなこと言われても
Maple, who has pursed her lips from her growing timidity. Cinnamon looks at her and giggles just a little bit. She turns her attention to me.
歌唱さん消耗品を買いに楽器屋に行きたいんですけれど今度のお休みとかお付き合いしていただけませんかシナモン
My day off. I look at the calendar to my side to make sure. Alright, let's go.
でも歌唱は予定が入ってるんじゃ
It's nothing urgent. I can just postpone them if you two want to do something on that day.
歌唱その本当にいいの
I'm as sure as Cashew is as sure as I am that you're quiet as hell. Maple looks at me with a mixture of guilt and happiness. Thanks for the hydrate. Of course. You don't have to tiptoe around me and this stretch. It'd be a different matter if it was something important. But spending time with my catpanions is matters too. Nice. I was just thinking of backing off from work for a bit, so this works out great.
歌唱ありがとう嬉しい本当に
Maple bites down on her lip. A moment later, she's grinning from at the floor.
ほらね素直にならなくちゃ損するのは自分だよわがままを言っても選ぶのは歌唱さんなんだから親友だって同じでしょシナモンそうねそうかもね私たちは歌唱の恋猫だもんね
Maple and Cinnamon giggle at each other. Then we'll go on our next day off. Tomorrow.
よろしくはーいよろしくお願いします
I walk over to the calendar. Infected with happiness by their smiles, I mark the date. Nya, a date with Mei-chan and Cinnamo-chan. Since it's not with us, we'll ask you to go shopping later. I don't know. Cancel that plan just to F
やっぱり
Azuki.
ここは人が多いですね
Yeah, maybe if it was you.
県内で一番栄えてる駅だしね
a day off. We've arrived at Yokohama Station to go to the music store.
いつも付き合わせて悪いわね。
I came here because I wanted to. You two have bells, so I'm not that worried.
私たちもカシオさんが一緒だと心強いですしね。
Is it because he's a guy? Because all I'm gonna say is cat girls are a lot stronger than humans.
お店によっては猫だけで入るのも気が引けるところあるしね。
Or is that only in Coconut's case? We walk together side by side as we talk. By the way, what do you want from the music store?
そろそろ替えの弦が欲しいなって思って。
So, that's what you meant by supplies, Hello St. Quartz. We should buy a couple sets to keep a backstock.
あ、もちろん自分で買うわよ。そんなに高いものじゃないし。
Don't worry about it. I'm here, so let me treat you.
いいわよ。そんなことのために付き合ってもらってるわけじゃないし。
It covered the nip. Okay. Well, let's hope. Really don't have to be so reserved. Media share. Well, I'll watch it later. The fact that you're buying them shows how hard you've been practicing, Maple. So let me buy them for you. No, it's the proof. I don't care at the moment. I'm trying to finish Nekopara.
カシオカシオさんってばほんと甘々ですね。そんなところも恋猫的にはキュンキュンしちゃいますけど。
Cinnamon latches onto my arm without hesitation.
じゃあ甘えちゃってもいい？
Of course you can.
ありがとう。嬉しい。
I pet Maple's head for accepting my favor. The fact that I can pet her like this makes me happy. Hang on.
にゃー。
It means that we've grown closer than before. Yeah, I wonder why after you confess to each other. We make our way to the music store.
初デートの記念だね。嬉しい。
Excuse me?
そんな写真なんてどこに貼るんだよ。
自分だけが見える小物とかに貼るのがいいの。人に見せるためのものじゃないし、それにデートの思い出でしょ。
それでお前が喜んでくれるならいいけどな。
めっちゃ嬉しいよ。
A couple walks out of an arcade we happen to pass by. They're holding freshly printed photo stickers. Maple wants a photo. Maple?
ああ、ごめんごめん。ちょっとボケっとしてただけ。
Yeah. Just spacing out, not thinking of anything.
それよりも早く行こっか。お店あっちよね。
H scene in the photo booth. Well, they already ran out of H scene budget, so I grab Maple's hand as she's about to walk in the direction of the music store. How about we stop by, since we have the chance?
そのいいの？
Of course we can. It's no big deal. I mean, it is a thing in Arrogate, yeah, I know. But Nekopara usually has a 3 H scene limit, and they've already gone over budget with the 4th H scene. Cinnamon, are you in?
私は大賛成です。私も3人のプリントシール欲しいですし。
What about you, Maple?
私も欲しいなって思ってたから。 だから嬉しい。
Then it's time for a detour. Maple and Cinnamon pass through the door of the arcade.
準備はいいかな？はい、笑って。3、2、1。はい、チーズ。ちょっと歌唱？
The print machine sounds very cute and real. Indeed.
せっかく撮ってるのに、どうしてそんなに引きつってんのよ。
Look at the height difference, though.
真面目にやりなさい、真面目に。
I'm trying, but I'm just not very good with these things.
歌唱さんらしくて可愛いですね。
The voice was actually live, and they can see what you are doing in there at all times. Okay. What are these fantasies?
機械の操作も全然でしたし。でもそれなのに誘ってくれちゃうあたりがまたかっこいいんですけど。にゃーん。2枚目を撮影するよ。準備はいいかな？あ、ほら、もう次来るわよ。次はまともな顔して映りなさいよね。
I'm doing my absolute best here.
にゃー！
Nice.
ちょっと歌唱！このタイミングで電話鳴らさないでよ。びっくりしたじゃない。
My Wi-Fi keeps dying at the most inopportune times.
心臓が跳ねすぎておっぱいがこぼれちゃうかと思いました。
Okay, Cinnamon, I don't think that's how it works.
こんなドッキリはずるいですよ。
Sorry about that. It's not like I did it on purpose.
こら！ちょっとあんたもこんなところ撮るんじゃないのよ。待ってってば。めいちゃん、機械に怒っても通じないよ。
Come on, don't make so much noise. You'll bother the other customers.
だから撮るんじゃないって言ってるでしょ。せっかくの記念なんだからちゃんとした写真が欲しいの。聞いて
There it is.
る？だからめいちゃん、機械相手に言っても。
Maple, just calm down, okay?
いやー！だからちょっと待ってってばもう。
You're getting out of hand. I knew they wouldn't.
もうまともに撮れてるの一枚もないじゃない。
I knew they wouldn't make a separate CG for the background of the arcade.
せっかくの初デート記念だったのに。でも私はどれも好きだよ。なんか私たちっぽくっていいじゃない？
Maple and Cinnamon look at the photo stickers. Maple has a grumpy frown on her face, while Cinnamon is all smiles. Are you sure you don't want another set? We could get some better pictures to replace the ones you don't like. How long has that clip been there for? Hang on, let me see. That clip has been there for... Drumroll, please. A year.
いいのこれで。初めてみんなで撮ったっていうのが大事だし。それにシナモンの言う通りこれも楽しそうでいいかなって。
Maple smiles in a troubled way. Yet, she's smiling and caressing the photo sticker at the same time.
後で私にもちょうだいね。
ええ、帰ってから切り分けましょう。
They were so strict on other things, but not this. Yeah, I don't know. You know, the funny part is, the same guy was streaming My Tetsu 3 days ago. So, he's been playing this game for an entire year. April slips the precious photo stickers into her pocket. Right, I'd move on to the music store. Thanks.
ええ、お願い。
はーい、行きましょう行きましょう。
ありがとうございました。
I just wish he spoke English. Well, if he spoke English, I wouldn't have an audience, would I?
またのご来店をお待ちしております。
I give Maple 2 sets of replacement strings.
ありがとう。ちゃんと練習するから。
That's a rather long time to play a visual novel. Yeah. My Tetsu isn't that long of a game to beat, right? It's not like Umineko, which is like which is like 100 hours plus. Or like Fate, which is like, you know, super long games. Yeah, have at it. I pet Maple's head as she holds the paper bag close to her chest.
にゃ
I look at my watch to find that it's a little after lunchtime. I still have time before I have to send Maple and Cinnamon off. We still have time left. Shall we get something to eat? You know, while we're here. What'd you say again, Cinnamon? I couldn't hear you.
いいですね。
There you go. They watch your streams? I hope not.
歌唱さんは時間大丈夫なんですか？
I'm going out with chocolate, vanilla, and sugar there later. So, I'm not pressed for time. Don't worry.
だってめいちゃん
How long have you known them? Since grade 8, high school. Cinnamon listens to my answer while narrowing my eyes at Maple, who is standing next to her.
だってって言われても。
I don't have any friends. Well, still issue. Maple, who initially brought up the subject, is now shifting her eyes awkwardly. What is it? Is there someone you want to go?
行きたいところっていうか。
She averts her eyes and trails off. Her fingers fidget. It seems she's struggling to get the words off her chest. Cinnamon is standing next to her. She just keeps watching Maple as she hesitates.
その時間まだあるなら、そのせっかく歌唱がこういう時間作ってくれたわけだし、その
I keep quiet. I poke my ears for Maple's next words. Her face flushes redder, and she bites her lips slightly.
ダメダサいなあ今の私。
Dexter, how did you delete your own message?
カッコばっかつけるのダメだわ。
She pats her cheeks. She uses both hands to pull on one of mine as she tries to chase away her embarrassment. Maple? She looks up and smiles when she sees the confusion on my face.
行きたいところはあるんだけど、もうちょっと付き合ってくれる？恋猫としてお願い。
Of course. Her smile grows into full bloom, and she squeezes my hand.
素直通り越して強引だね。
Is it possible to bend yourself? Maybe. Why don't you try it?
いいの。だって私のわがままなんだから。じゃあこっち来てくれる
？Sure. Where are we going? Maple? Maple drags me along by the hand. The three of us head in the direction of the music store once again.
ラブホテルの部屋ってこんな風になってるんですね。
Look, it was a joke that they ran out of hate scene budget. I didn't think they would actually have another one.
なんかいかにもって感じでエロいわね。
そういうことをするための場所だしね。
The two enjoy themselves as they look around the room. Maple, is this really where you wanted to go? I'm still bewildered. Maple gives me a bashful smile.
恋猫なんだから別におかしいことじゃないでしょ？
No, but it's very bold, let's just say. Did they pay? Of course they paid.
カシオさんのお家じゃショコラちゃんやバニラちゃんにバレちゃうかもですしね。
I can only delete messages just in case which is nice, just in case I say something out of pocket. You mean half your messages?
バレても何かあるわけじゃないけどね。
Maple, cinnamon. The two smile, joy reflected in their eyes, as they make their way towards me. Oh boy.
私だって恋猫なんだから。私だって歌唱に甘えたいって思うのは当たり前でしょ？
あのメイちゃんがここまでしてるんですよ。
No, you know, once in a while I say something really bad. Yeah, I know.
恋人としていじらしいとか可愛いとか思わないんですか？
Yeah, she's not tsundere enough to be considered a tsundere. Well, of course I do.
その返事だけで十分よ。
そうですね。今日は私たちが知ってあげますから。
Classic tsundere? What do you mean by classic? Because the classic tsundere I know are the ones that beat you up. White. Like the common side. Never mind.
初デートの上にあんなに濃厚なエッチまでしてもらっちゃいました。
ほんと死んじゃうかと思ったわよ、もう。
They don't even show the CG this time because it wouldn't fit. I did not just say that. Well,
あ、ダメ。まだ足に力入らないわ。
damn. Maple and Cinnamon shower and change. They're resting on the bed, collapsed down and out of breath. If this was English dubbed, okay. I stroked both their heads. Sorry, I was too dense to know you were jealous. I'll become a better lover. Well, you know, it's not your fault considering that you've been told by the other cat girls that cat companions don't get jealous of other cat girls. Especially since, you know, they're sisters. Plop. I mean, Maple touches my lips with her slender fingers. She interrupts me and smiles while shaking her head.
私、前まではさ、
It would not be a category. Yeah, you're right.
恋だとか、好きだとか、恋愛とか、そんなのダサいことだとばっかり思い込んでたけど、でもね、好きな人ができて初めてわかったわ。それがどんなに幸せなことかって。
Maple. She flashes me an innocent smile. Her fingertip falls from my lips. She then thrusts her pinky in front of me.
私、つまんない嫉妬なんかやめる。素直にはなろうと思うけど、でも、周りを羨むのはやめるわ。
めいちゃん。
その代わり、歌唱が私にベタ惚れしちゃうくらい。
Why are they still clothes? Well, they're not clothes. They're wearing them.
私が魅力的になってみせるから。そうやって生きていこうって、そう思ったわ。
Clothed? Well, they already said they took a shower and got dressed. A giggle escapes her lips. She blushes while closing her eyes.
それでこそめいちゃんだね。
I didn't see that part. You didn't hear it either? I mean, read. You didn't read this part when you were playing through the game yourself? Hang on. Hang on. I went too far. I didn't get this far in volume 4-3, okay. Yeah, here. Maple and Cinnamon shower and change.
恋猫としてはライバルだけど、親友として応援しちゃうよ。
I wonder how wet this scene was. Okay. That is just like Maple. She's cute when she's sulking and being jealous. Still has an amazing smile though. As I say that, I extend my pinky and link it with Maple's.
私のことそんな安い猫だと思わないでよね。
How about that? You've had 2 H scenes in this game. That's more H scenes than any other cat girl has in their respective game, I mean. Except, well, you know, I guess Cinnamon, I guess Chocolate and Vanilla technically had 3 H scenes, right? Well, actually, no. Maple and Cinnamon definitely had 3 H scenes. Because of the Yuri scene. So, yeah.
めいちゃんらしいね。
Cinnamon joins us as the 3 of us laugh together. The cat girl's development is long. I've thought about it before, and I'm thinking about it again now. I stroke Maple and Cinnamon's heads. There you go.
にゃん。
I won't lose either.
そうね。歌唱は私たちの恋人なんだから。
もっともっとかっこよくなってもらわないとですね。
That's a huge responsibility. As we exchange our light jokes, I return Maple and Cinnamon's light kisses. I wrap my arms around the two cat girls.
じゃあ帰りましょうか。
エスコートお願いしますね。
Yeah, you can leave it to me. As I feel the warmth of my beloved companions in my arms, our date reaches its end, and the three of us make our way home. And Shigure knew everything. She even knows the exact love hotel they went to. Look, alright, let's just mute that, shall we? Right? I'm gonna mute it for myself too. Jesus, it was that was too loud. Alright. I wish I could show. I wish I could skip. Why can't I skip the credits? This was never a problem in any other game. Like, excuse me? But, you know, I guess it's a problem here. Wow, guys, Nekopara Volume 3! This is an anticlimactic way to talk about the ending. I mean, it's definitely better than the first and second games. You've got more character development with Coconut, I mean, Jesus, with Cinnamon and Maple, right? Count.
さあさあ、みんな寄って。
There we go. We definitely got more development with Maple and Cinnamon than we did with, I guess, Coconut and Azuki in the second game and Chocolate and Vanilla in the first game. They were definitely a lot more ambitious, right? I mean, it's like slightly better, right? They know their audience. They do indeed. Like, if 1 and 2 were like 5 out of 10s, Volume 3 would basically be like a 6 out of 10. So, it's better, but not by that much, right? But you're not here for the story, right? You're here for the cat girls. But, you know, the story makes the cat girls more appealing. Anyway, let's just, yeah.
もっと体を寄せるのですよ。
Continue through the epilogue.
はい、あずき、シナモン。もっとしっかり兄様にくっつく。他の猫たちも恋猫らしく兄様を囲むように。なんなら溶けて一体化するくらい抱きついてもいいのですよ。
Shigure, you need to open the shop. We need to open the shop soon. We need to get ready.
何をおっしゃいますか兄様。時計をご覧くださいませ。あと5分。あと5分もありますから心配はご無用です。
5 minutes isn't that long.
なんならちょっとくらい回転遅らせればいいのです。いくら兄様とはいえ、このような晴れの日に野暮なことは言うものではありませんよ。
That's a little much. That's the matter of the shop's credibility. Shigure refuses to listen. I guess my complaints are a little weak, though.
もう言うこと聞いて、とっとと終わらせた方がいいぞ。
同感。ああなったしぐれは誰にも止められないし。
Okay, we get it. You're the two oldest cat girls. Doesn't mean you have to act mature all the time. Yeah, you're right. My shoulders slump in resignation as I heave a sigh of agreement.
はい、シャッター押した。押しましたよ。みんな前にあるカメラ見て。見るのですよ。はい、笑って。恋猫らしく甘々でとろけた笑顔で。
Holy, I did not realize how tiny Shigure is. I knew she was short, but I didn't think she was shorter than Azuki. Azuki is so fine. Okay.
そう、いいですわよ。みんないい感じですわよ。
Like, you could pick her up. Azuki and Shigure.
念のためもう2、3枚続けてきますからね。はーい、記念写真。みんな恋猫の記念写真ですよ、ご主人様。
Plus Shigure.
改めて見るとなんて贅沢なハーレム。マジでご主人エロパティシエすぎじゃないかな。
お兄ちゃんはかっこいいから仕方ないね。僕はみんな仲良しで嬉しいけど。
おいブルメ、お得意の決め顔はどうしたよ。
I will never understand why Azuki's nickname for Maple and Cinnamon are just their names backwards. Right? You got Monsina and Pulme, but you don't have the same for coconut, chocolate, or vanilla. Right?
もしかして一丁前に照れてんのか。キキキ。
うっさいわね。こうなっちゃった以上は仕方ないでしょ。惚れた事実を認めないのもかっこ悪いだけだしね。
あつにゃんだって同じ恋猫なんだから喧嘩しないの。みんな同じ人を好きになっちゃったんだから仕方ないね。兄様どうですか、このしぐれによる猫ハーレムの王となった感想は。
He definitely feels something. Well, I'm very grateful to my sister who made this possible. Hang on a minute. That sounds wrong. On the other hand, I feel very regretful. It's complicated, I guess. I look at my cute companions and smile at all the complicated feelings in my heart.
ご主人様、ご主人様に恋猫がいっぱいでもショコラの愛は変わりませんからね。まあ私も頑張って務めを果たす。なんかこうそこそこいい感じに。
お兄ちゃん、僕だってお兄ちゃんのこと大好きだからね。
まあこういうのは惚れた方の負けってな。私もうまくやってくからいろいろと頼むわ。
私は箇所をベタ惚れさせるって決めたし。
私はほどほどに可愛がってもらえれば。
Well, I'll take care of I'll take care of all of you. Why is there a comma? All of you. So I hope you'll do the same for me. I scratch my cheek to hide my embarrassment and give them all head pats.
長年待ち焦がれた私の娘たちによる兄様のハーレム。
Don't say it like that.
まさかこんな待望が叶う日が本当に来るとは。人生本当に何があるか分かりませんね、兄様。これはもしかしたらまだ私にもワンチャンあるかもですよ。
Oh, dog girls, hang on a minute. They were foreshadowing Inupara since the volume 3. I don't know why you're talking about dog girls all of a sudden. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. I look at my 6 cat panions and La Soleil where it all began and smile to myself. We're happy now, so that's what counts. I mutter to myself, satisfied. Another day begins in my genuine catgirl paradise. My genuine Neko paradise. So that was Nekopara Volume 3. I wish I could have ended off with at least showing the credits, but it, you know, DMCA and shit like that. Fucking, no, not DMCA. What is it? DRM. You know, that shit. YMCA. You know, yeah, you already know. But yeah, that was Nekopara Volume 3. Thoughts? It was alright. It was good. The cat girls were cute, of course, as always. The only real reason you're playing the game. But yeah. There's not really much else to say other than, I guess I'll see you in my Tetsu. But, you know, thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoyed Nekopara Volume 3 as much as you have Nekopara Volume 1 and 2. And, well, you're gonna have to wait a while for Volume 4, but, you know, in the meantime, I guess you'll have to wait. But after, vote your favorite cat girl in the comments, okay. But after Volume 3, like I keep saying, my Tetsu is next. And yeah. I was a bit worried because there were some clips that I saw. But according to Dexter, those were not the all ages versions, even though you should have been even though that person should have been playing the all ages version because of, you know, that would have happened. But yes. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you in my Tetsu. Bye bye.